Hi everyone, Adrian Vermaak. This is my second session on this channel. It was put to me, why don't I share my story of my career? And I thought, let me give it a go. I thought that was a great idea. So I'd like to share just some things that I've experienced, and I would hope that it's an encouragement for all of us to keep going for it. Ironically, it is probably the hardest time in my career, and I'm sure for many others. The first thing that comes to mind is one of absolute gratitude that I've had the opportunity to project manage, to mentor, to lead, and to work with so many different people. Wow, how fortunate have I been to come home month to month, year to year, and be able to provide for my family. What a privilege. At the same time, seeing others, seeing the challenges that they face, and I also do quite a bit of church work. I've seen people really in tough situations where there's no food in their cupboards, and even more so, I realized the privilege of having work. That would be one that stands out for me, just to stay positive and to really, even through the hard times, just kick into a better attitude. The other aspect is the many different people that I've worked with that have taught me so much from year to year, and it's almost 30 years now that I've been in this industry, and I'm reaching a milestone in that, and I'm quite encouraged by it. And I've learned so much from so many people. I remember when I started off, thanks to the support of my parents, and I was successful in receiving a bursary at the municipality and then being employed. And from the get-go, there was wonderful technical support, and I've appreciated that throughout my career. And being in the deep end from that get-go, I did a project called the load test, which was to assemble the peak loads in the city and to analyze the condition of the electrical network. That took about 3 or 4 months, and then I presented, and it was quite a sweat to do it. And that was really the start of something for me, and I moved into more leadership roles, which I also enjoyed and learned a whole lot from that too. And to create that camaraderie, create that belief system, and let people just flourish is something what I love to do and try and do to the best that I can. And I've loved that as a team, to manage things, to aim for things, to find out what the problems are. And that's engineering. What is the problem? How can I solve it? How do I use the resources that I have? And to interact with customers, who are the most important people in what we do, in whatever industry it is, to get the customers on board. And I've met so many wonderful people in this city that I'm really fortunate to have met and to have done projects for them and to have communicated with them. One of the projects that talking about deep ends, that I feel so happy that I got through it. I was a young man and working with many experienced professionals, and that was to do the Sun International Boardwalk development, which took probably just over a year. And I had to take on that project and provide the power to that development and all the other associated projects that got that eventually up and running. I learned so much. That was deep end. I learned from others daily. I would check out what I need to do, prepare myself for meetings, and there we have it. So I've spoken about gratitude, just the people around me that have helped me, just the one project that I've done. Another aspect is that I transitioned about 10 years ago to go into more of a mentoring role. I wanted to give back, but I wanted to lean into things that I felt that I got stronger in over time, and that is to really interpersonally work through with people and bring out the best in their situation. And I did that. It was a big step for me. No regrets. It's been so great. I've seen many wonderful youngsters come through and doing great work and have gone beyond me, which is, I think, I get so excited about it. With that, I feel the industry, it has a bright future. meeting with those kind of things and meeting one-on-one, I've loved it. And that's been the other aspect of my work, is to grow in those matters and to develop. I'll leave you with two quotes that I came up with. I have other ones too that I've written when I've gone through some things. The one is, if I'm aiming for the top, I must build on the foundation of humility. That's something that I've had to deal with in my life, and just humble myself. Say when I'm wrong, and speak into people's lives as best I can. And also admit to when I don't know something, and to get others to help me. Like Karel van Dijk, a colleague of mine that I have a great respect for. He showed me how an HV substation worked. He took me to site, showed me, and in turn I showed others, and I also did a bit of reading on it. It was a great process for me, and that's something we can learn from each other. The other quote that I have is, your talent opens the door of opportunity, but it's your character that sustains you in that opportunity. And that is the real test, that whatever we go through, we build character, we build aspects like integrity, just a good attitude, kindness, caring for others, courage, strength, and being that kind of person that one is happy with. And that's an ongoing process. So these were some thoughts of my career, just a short, brief story of mine, and perhaps I'll continue more and share a bit more about this. It's been great sharing this, and I hope you'll go from strength to strength. Cheers, bye.